Minimalist's best choice. Clean and small form factor. It can beat most of AVRs in sound quality. Very clear with nice digital tone controls. Works well. Plan to pair with a subwoofer, but found it is not needed. Great advance in Class D amplifier. I evaluate several high-end audio equipment, but based on the price and form factor, it would be #1 choice under $500 budget. Comparing Yamaha's 1100 or 2100, there are gaps, however, it costs 1/10 of the price. I got this unit for a PC Mini Studio, and it pairs very nicely with an Audient Evo 4 on the PC. This thing is much smaller than I expected, and that is both good and bad. The balanced inputs are refreshing and it is easy to use. The Bluetooth seems awkward compared to other devices, and the range is not as good as I would like, but it plays and Bluetooth is not known for audio. My main complaint is no option for a black, powder-coated exterior casing. The silver is a little dated compared to much of the desktop gear coming out lately. S.M.S.L do it again. Nice product, big bang for the buck. Balanced outputs with DAC is impressive. Thank you. I am using this one as a summer replacement for my tube amplifier for my desktop speakers. The sound is surprisingly good considering the price is only as much as the output transformers of my tube amp. And it drives my desktop speakers, Harveth just fine. Runs completely cool. It doesn't however affects other unit in the same system sometime. I believe this is caused by the fact that it is using an external switching power supply with floating ground. For example, if I turn on this amp and another headphone amplifier, both of which are connected the same DAC, at the same time, I can hear some noise from my headphone amplifier. This can be solved by adding some ground isolation between this and the DAC, or avoiding turning them on at the same time, as I can only listen to either my headphones or my desktop speakers at one time, so it is not a real issue. Highly recommended. Especially during summertime. Unbelievable quality. The best is with XLR connections from an S.M.S.L DA-8. Very detailed and powerful. There are three equalizer. My favorite is the S.M.S.L patented one. The overall quality is also very good. And the amplifier looks very expansive. Terrific bargain. Must be used with good loudspeakers. I'm using B&W and Mirage. Hello, if I buy 2 of these units, use both as mono to get stereo sound, how can I hook up 2 pairs of RCA from my S.M.S.L DAC if it only has 2 RCA outputs, not 4? What do I do? Okay, so anecdotal reviews so far mention an array of bookshelf speakers at various ohmage, and people say the S.M.S.L is loud and clear but not concert loud. I wanted to use the S.M.S.L with 2 full-size 4-ohm dolby Opticon 6 tower speakers, sensitivity is 89. I previously had a Marantz NR1607, pushing 50 WX2 to each speaker, by amp. I want concert loud, I want audiophile clear, and I want it for $160. Who doesn't? I just got the amp in the mail, and naturally, hooked it up to blare some Post Malone, Psycho and Wow to test this amp's guts. I also tried some Trevor Hall for quality. I'm impressed, but there are some caveats, and I won't be keeping it. The amp will easily push these towers loud enough that any pet you have in the room will get up and leave. Your wife will hear the bass from the garage. The bass is not lacking, as others have said. This review is 100% flat EQ, and RCA, Bluetooth. I tried both, and I'm not able to discern a difference, telling me that the amplifier circuitry, and not the DAC has caused the loss in quality. The amp sounds perfectly clear at volumes that you could reasonably play with guests in your house, and still hold a reasonable conversation. The Square is great at this volume. Not as crisp as the Marantz, in a way that I would describe as suddenly understanding the lyrics to a song you've heard 1,000 times because your system is so clear. The dollies do this with other amps, the S.M.S.L doesn't. Okay, so it's time for a house party. So Mayhole turns it up to max volume. What's going to happen? Click link in description for more reviews.